everyone, Crystal here, and we are doing, I believe this is going to be my last Christmas soap.
Halloween comes next.
I think I made a Halloween soap, I'm not sure, but my daughter is on me to make one. I don't know if it's too late or not. I don't know if I'm going to make one, but I've been working on my Christmas ones, and this is going to be the last one. This one is called Winter Wonderland. And I'm not sure if this scent has vanilla in it or not, but look at the fragrance. The fragrance is really yellow, so I'm hoping and praying that it does not have any vanilla in it. The colors that we're doing today is I got a peacock blue from Micah's and More, and then I mixed this gold from, I had a shimmer gold from Nurture Soap and a 24 karat gold from Nature's Garden. And then we'll have some white. My additives and stuff is already in my bowl. I know I don't have any gloves on, guys. I haven't had a chance to go get any. And my husband has my van at work. His car still broke down. So we don't have a vehicle. I'm stuck here without a vehicle during the day now. So in here is some coconut milk that's been warmed up a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and add that to my oils. And then we'll add our lye. So in with my lye. My lye's got some sugar in it. I added some pure sugarcane sugar, some silk, and sodium lactate. Alright, let's rinse this out. Alright, so we got our water for our, and you guys won't believe this, but I just got this stick blender in from Amazon, and it's making a funny noise. I'm afraid that the motor is going to burn out on me, and this is my second one that I've ordered. So you guys, these Cuisinart stick blenders, the chrome ones with the little safety button on top here, are not good stick blenders. This is the second one I've got. You'll see what I mean when I turn it on. It's making a real funny noise. So I called Amazon back and I told them, and they are recalling the stick blenders, and they're going to give me a refund so I can just buy another type of blender. So let's go ahead and get this mixed up. Do you hear that funny noise? And usually the stick blender, when it's brand new, is so powerful that it sucks it right to the bottom of my oils. But this one ain't doing that. Yeah, it's not suctioning at all. Yeah, usually with a brand new stick blender, I'd have to fight it to pull it up. And it's not doing that at all. And it doesn't look like it's blending my oils very well. Usually I'm emulsified by now. Is it even turning? Yeah, it's turning. I'm still seeing oils on the top, so it's not emulsifying very well. Well, that looks good. Alright, let's get this section out. Alright guys, so we got our colors here. Let's go ahead and get our titanium dioxide in. And then we will put the fragrance and we'll color it. I'm almost out of TD. I need to make some more. It should be good. Alright. So here's my fragrance. See how yellow that is? It's anchored in tapioca starch. Like always. It smells really, really, really good. But it's awful yellow. I'm hoping that it does not have any vanilla in it. My luck, it will. There's no information about where I got it. So hopefully it plays nice too. So gosh, that smells really, really good. I love that scent. It's an awesome fragrance. It just might have vanilla in it because it's so yellow. It's a pretty gold. It's a very pretty gold. And our blue. Stupid cord gets in my way every time. Ooh. That is overly full. Okay. How am I going to do this here? Alright, we're going to set it up against that. Here we go. We can improvise. Get all that goodness out of there. All that fragrance. It's sticking to the bottom, the fragrance is. And the tapioca starch. Okay, and this one is uberly full. That is such a pretty blue. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh gosh, I'm making a mess. Yeah, I'm making a big old mess. That is really, really full, guys. We'll stir the rest of that back. Give me some paper towels. Lisa! Never mind. I said never mind.
What?
Never mind.
Huh?
Never mind.
Paper towels are right there.
I know, I found them.
I was gonna put my towels back on, but...
Okay. Alright, guys, so we're going to have to stir this one by hand. Oh my gosh, no.
Why?
Yes, this is a Caesar. Noon. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What is wrong with you?
This is seizing up on me. I need to get this in the mold.
What
Fast.
does seizing mean?
Get me the mold.
What does seizing mean?
It's seizing up. Get me the mold.
What does
Hurry.
that mean?
It means I ain't going to be able to get this in the mold if you don't give it to me.
I don't know where it is. Right beside you, really.
Okay, let's get this
That's a pretty blue.
in the mold. This is seizing bad. Definitely a Caesar, guys.
Yeah, now I can tell you're getting it everywhere. Is that the gold or yellow?
That's the gold.
The
My
white,
white is not seizing up, but my blue and my gold definitely is.
She's crazy.
And it's racing.
Is that a bad thing?
Yeah. Gosh, I can't even stir it.
Rising means that it's rising up.
No, ricing.
It doesn't have rice.
There's like a big old flop right there, look.
It doesn't have rice in it.
It's a term, Melissa.
Who names soap rising?
It's not a soap. It's a term used for when something like this happens. It looks like little grains. I'm just trying to get this in the mold. Cannot believe
You
it.
soapers are crazy.
This is really, really bad.
And you think I'm going to be a soaper.
Well, I hope you'd be a soaper. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Definitely a Caesar. I'm just trying to get it in my mold. That already. Good Lord. Today is just not my day. Alright guys, so I have a question for you, even though the stupid soap messed up on me. So, I'm not getting a whole bunch of orders on my website. So, I was wondering, would you guys be more willing to order my products if I opened an Etsy shop? I'm just wondering if you would. Now, the white is starting to seize, definitely. I'm just wondering if you guys would be more willing to, because I love my products. I put a lot of heart and soul into my products. I put a lot of good ingredients. I'll tell you, my soaps, that looks a little bit better. My soaps have shea butter, cocoa butter, mango butter, extra virgin olive oil, and coconut oil, castor oil, and I always have an extra oil like sunflower oil or rice bran oil is two that I use. And my soaps are very moisturizing. They're just really nice. And my cold process and my hot process soaps are, I think they're wonderful. I don't think I ask too much for the price for them online. I only ask $3.99 a bar, which is, I've seen people have soaps for like $5.99, $6. And so I know I have a reasonable price, but I'm just not getting any orders online. And I have my own website, and I have a lot of great soaping info on my website, and a lot, some free recipes and stuff like that, but I'm just not getting any orders, guys. So I needed to ask your opinion. Would you be more willing to order my products? Would you be willing to do it through a Etsy shop? Is there a reason why, I'm not getting any orders on my online store? I don't know. I'm not going to close down my online store because I still think it's very helpful to, especially new soapers. It's got a lot of good info on it. And I do get orders on there, just not very much. So that is my question to you guys. Would you be more willing to order if it was through Etsy? For some reason, if there's a reason why you don't like to order on sites or something like that, I don't know. But just answer, if y'all could answer me and tell me yes or no. And then if I get enough answers of yes, then I will open up an Etsy shop. But, if I don't get answers, then I'm never going to know. So, I really want to further my business. I make a lot of soaps, guys, and I do a lot of videos. I usually make a video every time I make a soap. And I give to my local shelters around here. Like, we give to a lot of women's shelters and men's shelters. And they have care packages. And, the soaps go in those care packages. They'll come and take a shower. And they've got lockers with their names and their own package of soap. Their own little skincare package, and they give them out. So I can only donate so much. And I really want you guys to have a chance to try my products, my lotions, my body butters, as well as my soaps and my cold process and hot process soaps. I put a lot of skin loving ingredients in my products, and they're awesome. My family loves them. My customers love them. My customers always come back when I go do shows. They're like, oh yes, you're back, and they love it. I've heard nothing but great reviews about my products, my lotions, and my soaps, and my body butters. Everybody that's purchased from me has always came back and liked what they got. But I just want to know from you guys, would you feel more comfortable ordering off of Etsy than just my online store? So if you could just tell me that, give me some feedback, I'd really appreciate it. So today was a Caesar, as you guys seen. I can't believe it seized like that bad on me. And I don't know why my white didn't seize, but my other colors did. I don't know. It ended up seizing in the end. The white is little chunky parts. It riced real bad and it seized. So I will know better than to use this fragrance. This is the first time I ever used it. And I bet you it's so yellow, it's got vanilla in it. I bet you it does. Alright guys, so we will try to cut this tomorrow. Today is not starting my day out very good. So, I don't know. We might do another soap. But I feel like I just wasted this one. That makes me so mad. Oh. Alright guys, so stay tuned for the cut. I wanted to come back because I just have to show you this. This is my soap that we just did that seized on me really bad. Look at my, yeah, look at this. The fragrance oil or the regular oil has completely separated out. And, I mean, look. Can you see that dripping? Can they see it? Can you see that dripping? That is complete separation from the fragrance oil. They should not call this body safe. And I went and looked at the information about this soap, this fragrance. And they said, oh, it's body safe. No, this right here, guys, is not what I would consider body safe. It's warm.
Wait, keep it like that.
It's very warm. She's going to show you what that looks like. See the liquid just dripping off of it? Yeah, so I'm not even going to bother with this, guys. I'm rebatching it. I think I might try rebatching it instead of throwing it out.
That's the oil.
That's the oil. Yeah, this is probably the fragrance oil. So, I guess we'll try to rebatch it. So, she just gave me the idea. I was just going to throw it out. But I guess we're going to try to rebatch it. So, I'm going to get my crock pot ready. Try to throw it in there as much as I can. And then we'll see what happens. We'll see if it comes back together. If it still does this. What it does. Alright, guys. I just wanted to come back and show you that. So, let's get the crock pot ready. And then I'll show you what it looks like at the end. Guys, so we are cooking, and it looks like it's melting down nicely. It's turning like a greenish color, so I'll probably try to turn this from green to blue. So I'll add some mica and with it, but look, it's cooking very nicely. The fragrance so far has stayed in. And it went back in. The fragrance went back in after I stirred it for a little bit. But, let me scrape down my sides here. I don't want no crusties. I've had it on high. Will you get me the temperature thing so I can tell them what temperature it is? I've had it on high. So, it's melted down now. So, I'm going to keep it on high. I'm just going to cook it for a little while. And the temperature is
136.
136. It should be higher than that. Well, hold on. Yeah, it's about 150. So I had to move the soap around to get that. But it's cooking out nicely. So, see, I was just going to throw this away. And then my daughter's like, no, hot process it. So, I wanted to show you guys what it was doing. So, it's doing better, a lot better than what it was cold processed anyway. As you guys could see, it completely separated. The fragrance separated from the batter. Me personally, I don't think they should consider this body safe. And that's just because of what it did. You know.
Better for a candle.
It'd be really good for a candle. And I'm going to make it for my Christmas candles whenever I do them. But it's just not good for, it's just not good for a soap. Let me get this off my spoon here. I love this little scraper thing.
It's for icing, but...
Yeah, it's really for icing, but we use it for soaps. And Kim over at Essential Soaps taught me that. Alright guys, I just wanted to bring you back with an update. I'll probably let this cook for about another 30 minutes. It looks done now, but I want to cook some of the water out of it. I'll probably add a little bit more fragrance to it because it is burning the fragrance off. But I'll make sure it's good mixed in before I go to mold it, definitely. So I wanted to show you what it was doing, and I'll probably put some blue mica in there to make it at least a pretty blue color instead of the green. Alright guys, so the next update should be probably the cutting video if I can get this into a mold and actually get it cut tomorrow. Alright, so stay tuned. Guys, we're back. And this is what it turned out to look like. And I feel on the bottom that there's some fragrance leaking through this. And it's still a little soft even though I put it in the freezer. But we did manage to salvage it, I guess. I was just going to pitch it, and then my daughter thought about hot processing it. So she had a good idea about it. So let's get it cut open and see what we've got on the inside. It's still pretty tacky. I don't know why it's tacky, but it is. It did cook all the way, and it cooked some liquid out of it. And hopefully my cutter acts right today, because you guys had told me on my last thing that I was pushing my soap up against my block a little bit too hard. So I'm going to watch that today. So I'm just going to barely put it up there.
Woohoo, that's cool.
Okay, so it's not making a mark no more. So this is just plain old blue soap. It's a little tacky still, which I don't know why. But I'm not going to cut this whole thing. I'm just going to cut a little bit of it. And because it's the same color, I mean, there's not really much to see. But I did manage to salvage this soap. So instead of throwing it away, I just hot processed it. And it worked perfectly. It's just a little tacky. It's still hard. And it's got a lot of blue dye in it. Blue mica, because it's rubbing off on my fingers. You want to smell it? It smells good, doesn't it? Even though the fragrance did not work in cold process at all, it did do fine in hot process. So I'll know that the hot process works with this fragrance. I still would not say, I mean, even though it does say it's body safe, I would still say it's not very good for cold process soap. What was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, it's not very good for cold process soap because of what it did. But it did find the hot process, I guess. So like I was talking about in the video, if you guys could leave me a comment down below and tell me if you would be willing to purchase my stuff if you want me to open an Etsy shop. I can do that. I would really like to know your guys' opinion on that matter. It does, you know, it'll pretty much take my business in the next direction. So I don't know which direction to take it in right now. So I do need your opinion. Even if you're not going to buy from me, I would still like to have your opinion on whether or not I should open an Etsy shop or not. So I guess I'm cutting this whole thing. But yeah, it still smells really good. This fragrance smells awesome. But it just did not do well in cold process. And it's still tacky, which I don't know why, but seeing my fingers. Alright, last piece in the end cut. Last piece. Alright guys, so I managed to salvage this soap. I'm glad I was able to salvage it. I'm going to go ahead and put it up. I think I might have to put it up for longer than a week. I don't know. My hot process soap is usually not this tacky. I don't know if it's because of the fragrance oil or what, but I am going to put it up to let it dry for a while. I'll keep checking on it. But yeah, so if you like this video and you want to see future videos, then please do subscribe and hit the like button. And of course comment, you guys. You know, I asked you a question, so I'd appreciate it if you would comment back to me about the whole Etsy thing. Alright guys, so till the next video, bye bye.